What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to LivingLifeFast, and today you finally joined me back at JM Imports to collect my GTR. Yes, you heard me correct. It's been nearly 1 whole year and she's finally coming home. So yeah, enjoy the video.
I'm with the dogs and we back in the stew, huh? That you knew, huh? I'm with the dogs, yeah. What you gonna do? Play with the sticks, yeah. Die in the street. Look at that girl with the team. They got a feast, yeah. I made that beat go bang. I couldn't choose the grain. I had to make my lane. How many? Give me my money. Give me my money, need it. Give me my money. Give me my money, need it. Give me my money. Give me my money, need it. Give me my money. Money, give me my money, need it.
Before we even get into it, do not forget guys, I am giving you the chance to win my 1000 horsepower Bmw F90 M5 for just £25. You're talking a fully forged engine capable of 1500 horsepower, one of only 3 in the UK. It's got upgraded Garrett GT30 76R hybrid turbochargers. It's got an RK AutoWorks methanol injection kit, and of course these beautiful 21-inch HRE R101 wheels, which are the lightweight versions, weighing only 8 kg per corner. If you want to know more details and more spec on this car, make sure to head into the description. I've made a playlist called Super M5 where I've linked every video to it. So I'm going to put you back in the video, but the last thing I want to say is do not miss out on your chance at winning the ultimate, I repeat, the ultimate BMW M5. Ticket links in the description below. Right, so before I show you the GTR, let's go take a little tour at JM Imports. We'll say hello to Jürgen, get him to give us a little update and see what's been going on. We've got the whole team. Yeah, sweet air, man. You good? How you doing, brother? Look, as you can see, guys, plenty of GTRs. It's just always going off it at JM. Got a man like Dean with a spanner. How you doing, brother? Got my guys GTR, big Romaine's in there tuning that. Got a lovely Scooby. Don't even know if you lot can hear me right now. Got a race car up there. Twin turbo Aventador over here. I think you've already seen this, but look, precision turbos on an Aventador. Are you being serious? This is the guy that does all the welding and stuff. How you doing, bro? You right, yeah? Go on, man. What a beauty. Full on race car. We've got Project Tango, so you guys would have just seen the feature. You've also seen it at Santa Pod. And we've got an Alpha GTR. So you guys probably, like me, grew up watching these Alpha GTRs on the internet. So this is an Alpha 15X, sorry. So I'm sure that means 1500 wheel. So you're clean, yeah? I don't want to show him the car yet.
Me?
I think we'll save it.
Car's looking sick.
Yeah, all sanking. Condition's still nice, man.
Yeah,
You know, man, we can show him.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice and
This
clean,
is
man.
well kept car, clean.
Yeah,
clean.
yeah. Got the titanium
Nice
exhaust.
Clean the tips up, they have to be right, you know.
Yeah, man.
You know.
I see a little signature wave in the
Yeah, you
in the
like
mat.
that?
Yeah,
you
come
like
on.
That. You know, you know.
I see it, bro. I'll come back to you shortly, yeah? Got Oscar getting shots because we're about to film the R34. Tanned up, bro. My guy's looking Spanish.
Some Santa Pod days.
Bro, you
in the sun
looking
all
good,
day.
man. Healthy. Yeah, so we're going to get a little feature on the R34 while we're here. How you doing? Good.
Try and source some test for a customer.
Yeah.
Trying to get the before Thursday. This week, get his car. Stock everywhere. Ports, nightmare.
You're the plug though, bro. We're relying on you, man.
I'm relying on my suppliers and they're letting us down, you know. They brought a Pampers.
Say again?
They brought a
Pampers?
outside nappies.
You know what? I forgot, man.
Showing it as I get
Yeah, I'm worried, man. I don't know what it is. You know, I've been in a lot of quick cars, man. You know, been in Project Tango, but being in the driver's seat's gonna be different.
Ricky, you alright, buddy?
Yes, it's collection day, bro.
Excited?
Mate,
Nervous?
Like, yeah, I mean, it's
I'm probably nervous for you, to be fair.
Yeah, well, obviously I've been in Project Tango, so I've got a little idea, but driving it's gonna be a little different, right?
Different, yeah.
I don't know. Some cars you feel quicker in the driver's seat. Some cars it feels quicker in the passenger. Obviously, you get to hold the wheel, didn't you, and sort of brace the power, didn't you?
With your car, it's like you get to the power level where you never get used to it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's like
I like the sound of that.
once you put your foot down, you have to commit, but you have to think of your space and distance ahead of you. And obviously, if you've got two cars like this, and if you're going to go past them cars, you got to be 100% sure that car isn't going to pull out, because as soon as you do this, it's one of them ones.
Yeah, I'll put you, man.
Yeah, but you'll be all right. You've drove fast cars.
Yeah. Just to sort of update people, we obviously came down recently, and it was dynoed on pump. Did it do 1294, or we wiped it
just
out
under
roughly?
1300 horsepower on pump fuel, which is what you're going out today.
Yeah.
Ethanol, you did nearly 1900 horsepower.
Yeah.
Kind of like you could push a little bit more when you go a track, but then you
Yeah,
start like we start going above what we requires like safe, you know what I mean, if you start
Yeah,
pushing
yeah.
stuff and sending stuff,
Yeah.
you know. So and we're going to Santa Pod as well on
Yeah,
Friday, so you
exactly.
can obviously have your full first slick
Yeah.
send experience and see how you get on really.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
But you've been alright? How's JM? All good? In Port?
so busy. It's
Yeah.
my son's birthday today, so I've got to go early. So
Yeah.
obviously
Nice.
I'm not gonna have as much time with me as possible today. But
No, that's fine.
James been so busy, like really busy. We've got 4 twin turbo Hurricane builds to do.
Bloody hell.
I've booked in as well.
Wow.
Lots of GTRs. We're doing
Yeah.
1,000 horsepower GTRs
Yeah.
every month. We've just done one this morning. That's just finished for a guy down in Plymouth. That made like 1050 on pump, so it's a regular package, like
Yeah, yeah.
35, 40 grand. Drive in, drive out.
Yeah.
You got 1,000 horsepower and V power.
Wow.
Obviously, your kind of build's a little bit
Yeah,
different level. You know, it's a more expensive build, but
Right, so here she is, guys. We've got the bonnet up. Oh my god, cannot wait to get out on this today. So Jurgen, I thought, you know what? Let's just go over everything. We spoke about the specs so many times. We'll probably forget half the stuff because there's every last thing's been replaced.
You've done quite a lot of it, haven't you,
Yeah.
as well? So a lot of stuff's changed as well since.
Look at this, guys. All Boost Logic goodies. We've got the plenum, the reservoir. So it's basically a T1 racing engine, right? Which has
Yes.
been assembled here, yeah?
Correct, yeah. So it's a T1 stroker kit. So it's got a 4.1 engine, which has been fully assembled by us in house.
Yeah.
So that's basically the heart of the car, 4.1
So we've got
engine.
billet crankshaft. It's a 94mm
crankshaft,
crankshaft.
yeah, forged rods,
Yeah.
forged pistons. We also did some fancy machine work with the block. Obviously, just some of the new stuff that we're developing to help prolong the life of this power. So we did some secret block mods that obviously we obviously learned ourselves.
Yeah.
So we'll keep that to the engine.
Yeah.
So obviously you paid the extra for that. So that's been done.
Originally we were talking 1500 horsepower, and then you said there's
1500
you get,
fly,
what is it,
yeah.
headlift you get at some
Yeah,
stage?
you start getting the headlift. Cylinder pressure start going up and trying to keep things together. And
Yeah.
obviously with the 2000 horsepower plus now, like with our builds, we've now learned a few more things to try and keep even them together. So
Yeah.
there's more. It just keeps evolving, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm going aluminium rods and doing some other little fancy things in the engine to try and keep it together. But yeah, so that's the heart of the engine. Obviously you've got a billet flywheel as well, ARP flywheel bolts, keeping everything together. The bell housing's still stock. I believe you've got the Jun 272
That's
cams,
right, yeah.
same as my car. Then you've got your Boost Logic plenum, 12 injector plenum. You run 1300cc injectors on the bottom, and you run 1700s on the top. That gives you enough fuel for ethanol. Obviously the power you're running, you've got to have a lot of fuel flow. So you're running 12 injectors. You have on your car an AMS dual brushless fuel system as well.
Yes.
You've also got the upgraded Okada coil packs, which obviously we've seen Nation last time.
That's right.
So
yeah.
you've got them as well. You've got the race ports, which is like the top of the range turbo smart ones. You've got the Boost Logic front mount race intercooler. You've got your Boost Logic, and you probably know better than me because you ordered the turbos yourself, didn't you? They were
G35s, weren't they?
G35
Yeah.
Boost Logic turbo kit. Obviously you've got the Boost Logic catch can. You've got the Forge coolant tank.
This is the version 1 as well, right?
Version 1, yeah.
Yeah.
You've got the big titanium intakes as well.
Yeah, guys, man, like we have just gone nuts on this.
Yeah.
You can't actually, you can see the intakes through there. I'm not sure.
You've also got, on top of that, you've got like fuel pressure sensors, you've got crankcase pressure sensor, you've got oil pressure sensors.
This is with the Civex, right?
with the Civex, which is an S7.
Basically, if I have any issues or the
Yeah,
car.
basically the car will just start cutting and telling you there's something not right.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to like get it investigated basically just to protect you. Because in the stock ECUs you don't have that level of protection. It just relies on you as a driver to say something's wrong. And if honestly, the amount of engines that's been saved with the ECU, because things can go wrong. You know, fuel pumps die.
Yeah.
Sometimes customers put the wrong fuel in. Lambda sensor can go off.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that can fail on a car. You know, with this kind of power.
So it's a must-have. You need to get the Civex on.
100%. Anything over 1,000 horsepower, we always say you have to have it.
Yeah.
Not only that, it also helps in traction control.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, aftermarket ECU is definitely a must for this kind of power, you know.
But that basically enables a car to be good for close to 2,000 horsepower, which we dynoed.
It's 100 grand in parts, really.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And then, so like you said, we've got the race intercooler up the front, which you can see. Man, I
see it.
think it's like 4.5 inches thick or
Yeah,
something.
so if you're behind someone, they see that.
Yeah.
You know, you're not playing about.
Yeah, but it's sleeper spec overall though,
Yeah,
right?
that's it, that's
There's
what-
not much giving the game away, man.
Nah, not really.
Oh, look at the condition, man. It's been here for over a year and it just looks brand new, well looked after. So, Jurgen, gearbox-wise?
Gearbox-wise, you've got 1 to 6 PPG. That's what you initially went with the output shaft, and then obviously, as the build was progressing, you've seen with our cars getting done, you decided to up the levels. You ended up going with a wave track. In fact, actually, did you not put a billet diff in the front as well?
Yeah, we
You
did,
did,
yeah.
yeah.
Front
So
and
you've
rear
got,
wave
so you've got
track,
a billet diff
billet
at the front,
casing.
billet casing at the back. You've got uprated diff at the back, you've got the shafts, you've got the billet mid plate. You basically
billet forks as well.
You've done billet forks. You've done a lot of stuff like that. Even my car didn't have. So. Yeah.
But this was basically will make this car. I mean, like,
it's
I'm not going to say bulletproof, but you know.
At this power,
everything we can possibly do to the gearbox,
correct,
we've done.
You've done everything you got. Obviously, the next level of boxes, the monster boxes, which I think we've done 4 now.
Right.
It's supposed to be rated at 2.5, but they haven't really been fully tested yet.
This is in your car, isn't it?
Yeah, but they are bigger in design, so bigger isn't always best. But you know, we'll test it and see. But you've done everything you can, really.
Yeah. And drivability is just like, obviously we're going to go out in a bit. But
yeah, obviously you've got bigger clutches. You've got a 22 plate clutch.
That's right.
You may find it. You'll see for yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you might say, bloody hell, this is.
A bit more aggressive.
A bit more aggressive, but like for a daily car, you may not even, you know, if you buy like, obviously like an old school 34 or Supra and you get in with an aftermarket clutch, you know you're driving it.
We've got the dual clutch, haven't we? So
it is easier. You've got a little token display here, just gives you a bit of driver aids and shows you what's going on. You've got 8 maps on there.
8 maps.
Obviously you've got 4, which is like wastegate pressure to high boost on map 4.
Yeah.
And then you've got your race fuel settings, which are like 5, 6, 7, 8. And they are like different RPM launches. So you've got like 5 might have like 2.5 off the line, 3,000, 3.5, different settings as
you're
you
going to be getting called all the time.
But obviously we can set that up a track for you. Obviously we haven't set up any of the launching, so we'll do that on Friday, and then obviously see what happens from there. Yeah. Obviously you've done the rear DSS shafts. We haven't done the fronts. We haven't done any customized fronts yet. Prop shafts can break in them, like you saw in Uko's car.
Yeah, they just turn around.
I've never broke a main prop, so. Obviously Uko's car, his power band comes in so early and ferocious, whereas this one comes a little bit later, so it maybe helps the drivetrain a bit better.
Yeah, got you.
Right, and then we've got the wheels, guys. I bought a set of TE37s. They're 20 inches all round. And you saying I bought the wrong ones, didn't I?
Yeah, there's kindly marked your fronts a little bit, so you're going to need to get your front calipers a little bit tweaked.
Yeah, so they've had to shave the calipers, guys, because the wrong offset, basically.
So what happened is, obviously, when we put them on, we took it off the ramp. They weren't actually the right offset, so we had to machine a custom spacer. It's very, very small, 5mm.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're literally going to have no wheels to run on the car.
Yeah, I got that.
So at least you've got some wheels now, because the stock wheels will just be no good for this now.
Yeah.
At this power, anyway. So.
And then we went with Michelin.
Yeah, new brand new tyres. This is what we're putting all the cars. You went with a wide setup as well. So.
Yeah. And you've obviously been out in the car.
Yeah. Well, actually, I lie. Chris and Romain went out and.
Right.
Drives nice, said it puts the power down well. Obviously, it dances at that kind of power.
Yeah.
So we did a custom 4.5 inch or 4 inch downpipe.
Yeah.
So that's custom done in house by Ben. And then you had a full titanium mid and rear section, 102mm.
So yeah, as you can imagine, guys, there's just so much to this build. There's so many things I'm gonna have to remember, and that's why it's good to document it. So anytime I get stuck, I can revert back to this video. Bloody alarm's been annoying as well, right?
Yeah. I don't know if that was it. The battery was flat.
So yeah, we're going to give it a little start for you guys. Yeah, man. Nothing over the top. Nothing giving the game away right now.
Penny for good luck.
Oh yeah, lovely. We're gonna shoot a separate video for the first drive.
Yeah. So
I thought whilst we're in the collection video, should we just
go through some things?
Yeah. Just
some worries, buddy. So the first thing you're going to notice is the engine light's on. So you're not going to be able to drive your car hard until the engine oil goes to about 50 degrees.
Okay.
And then that engine light will be off, and then the car's ready to do and drive it as you please.
So that's a Cyvex stopping me from
booting the car. Yeah, make sure it's warm. It's to protect you, protect me, protect the car. Do you know what I mean? It's like you just got to look after these things at this kind of level. I was trying to tell you that if you're going to drive normal, you can drive it in automatic as a normal GTR, but we don't want you to be just doing what a normal GTR would do in automatic, where you just stamp the throttle and go. Obviously, because you got that much power, to be dropping down 1 or 2 gears is not really beneficial for the gearbox on this kind of level of build. So you really want to be going, like, if you're going to drop a gear down, you do it yourself manually in your third, and then you put your foot down, but not hang on the revs too high. You know. So when you're driving, the way I like to drive is you put suspension in R, and off. Right, you don't. The traction control is not off now. You've got Cyvex traction control right now.
Okay.
And obviously you would be in manual mode.
And when you're in manual mode with the Cybex, it'll auto shift in gear. So if you're on second gear and it says that you're in manual, you're just going to hold the steering wheel, accelerate, and the car will auto shift for you at the peak point of power.
Okay.
It does it for you, so you don't. Obviously, you can shift early if you should you want to, but the car will shift for you.
Right.
So obviously, because you're doing over 8,000 RPM, it's going to go off the clock.
So it's not going to let me over rev it?
No, it'll shift for you. Okay, so
wicked.
it'll automatically shift. And
sorry, what point does it shift by itself?
I think it's 8.3, I think, on this one.
Right.
So it'll shift by itself. Obviously, on there, it's going to go off the 8,000 RPM scale.
Yeah. Got you. Man, I'm fucking so excited right now, man. But yeah, like, you know...
normally what I do when I drive these, I normally put the aircon on.
Yeah, so we still got... Yeah.
Yeah,
I was literally about to say, we've got to stress that this is a street car, right?
Yeah, full street
you
car.
Know,
so
road legal.
I normally put the aircon on and like put it on my hands because your palms start to sweat. It's like... It's a feeling like... especially if you're going to use a bit of ethanol on the street, like you will get that sweat in your hands. But it's good to get that because it gives you focus, you know.
So we're right now in just it's just V power in the car right now.
You're in V power, yeah.
Right, so that is 1294. Like every day I go to the shops, it's 1300 horsepower.
Correct, yeah.
And then
and
what happens when I put
that's on map 4.
That's on map 4.
Correct, yeah.
Obviously, I know the advice you're gonna say is to be careful because they are fucking dangerous. This is like you can kill yourself from something like this pretty easy.
Yeah, they're very very fast, mate. So. And obviously it's not just you, it's like other people as well, like your surroundings, the distance you cover from A to B. It's like once you commit to that accelerator, you're going to go to A to B in X amount of seconds. You know, I mean, look, Hamid's and yours is pretty similar, and he's doing 2.7, 100 to 200, albeit that was at a strip. But if you get grip on the road and you have the nice tyres and nice weather, you're going to hit A to B so quick that you've got to commit to it, you know. So the last thing you want to be doing is a car going sideways and you back off and you know, so
so you need to stay on the throttle, like
just baby it and just pick your right roads. And obviously you got humps on the road. I always normally when I go out in cars and like I'll never just jump in a car and just thrash it. I'll always try and feel the roads and feel me way and have a look if there's any little side lanes that someone could potentially pull out. Just little things like that.
I'm pretty on point. Like,
you've got to obviously as you grow up. Obviously when I was younger, I would just drive like crazy. And sometimes think bloody hell. Like if I had something like this when I was younger, I wouldn't be here. So, but now it's like I'm a bit more driver aware, more for other people as well. So, but like I say, things can still go wrong even if you're driver aware and you've got all the skill in the world. You know, shit happens. You know, so you've got to be just that extra bit of careful.
100%.
Yeah,
so guys, what's actually happening is I'm shooting a collection video now and I'm going to do a first drive, and I'm actually not going to take the car home because these guys are going to do like the final checks and make sure. I mean, the car's sweet anyway, but obviously after driving things can unloosen, and obviously we're going to send it at Santa Pod 2nd of July. What is it, a Street Kings event held by Empire UK.
You're going to have slicks on, so we've got to modify the rear calipers for your slicks as well. So obviously you need a bit of prep on them, just to give you an idea. So that's Cal 1,
right,
Cal 2, Cal 3, Cal 4.
So the coolant thing shows you.
So if you go here on the steering wheel, just flick it down. 2, 1. I actually need to put it on here because there it says it's on Cal 1. So I'll get Romain to modify it so this reads Cal 4.
Another thing I wanted to ask as well is about the wheel spinning situation. So if it's wet and I go out in it,
wet. Obviously, what happens is if you start wheel spinning too much, the ETS, which powers it, obviously front wheel drive. For the clutches. What happens is if it spins, it'll wear out the clutches quick. And then end up you can damage in your front diff.
Right, so
just
don't.
Yeah, if you just keep spinning, your wheels are going too fast at the back. You kind of keep up. So.
And then what about just in general if it just spins like low
normally
tread
in
on
general,
the tyres?
the way we do it, Romain does it with the Cybex, you get a little bit of slip, but obviously sort of pulls in. But what I mean is like when you're getting far too much spin, you know, eventually that's just going to damage something. And if you start bunny hopping and going bam bam bam,
that's what I was going to say next as well. When you bunny hop, let off.
That'll break stuff. Let off. Let off. You shouldn't. Immediately. Hopefully after Friday when we set your launch up, that'll be for slicks, but we'll ask Romain to do your soft launch for the street with tyres, you know, but you can't launch on these tyres on the street, you know. Obviously you've seen that Racehorse Rocky did it on these and ran in 8 seconds, but you break things. Obviously it's not worth the, you know, you want to do a soft launch, you know, so that's the downside. You can't launch them hard on street tyres. A car like this with a spark plugs, a race plugs, just give it a rev and then just switch it off.
So rev it before shutting down, yeah?
Okay. Because you don't want to foul your plugs, the tips are so fine.
Jeez, man.
Okay.
You're going to be getting a lot of calls, Jürgen, mate. I can tell you that. Right, so I think we are going to wrap the video up, man. Jürgen, it's been such a long journey, man. Let me just see if the lighting's all good. Yeah, it's been a bloody long journey, hasn't it? And it's not over. It's not over, as in, you know, I'm sure we're going to be meeting a lot at like Santa Pod, and
Events
I'll be
and
back
stuff.
down there to film your Lambo. Yeah, and you've got JM Race War soon as well. So
July the 26th, you might fancy it, mightn't you?
no, 100%. It's definitely coming, man. Yeah, we'll go out now anyway.
Yeah, I'll go out
We're
and just
gonna
quickly
shoot
show you a
another
couple of
video.
things. I'll not go fast.
Yeah.
I'll let you enjoy your own car.
Yeah.
Let's go out for a quick spin. It was
JM
nice.
Imports, location, where you at?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
But
I said it with your voice. You accent out at
But
Newcastle.
we deal with customers from everywhere. I mean, we've got GTRs from all around the UK, coming from Scotland, from Plymouth. We've got overseas, Romania, Germany, Denmark. We shipped one not long ago as well, 1800 horsepower GTR. The guy's still got it. He's same as yours, grey. He's enjoying it.
Yeah.
He's done a 2.7, 100 to 200 on the street
Wow.
with ethanol,
Yeah.
big tyres.
That's what I'm after, man.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they are fast and he's enjoying it, you know. So
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy it as well, you know.
Guys, I think I'm going to end the video there. As I mentioned, I'm going to shoot a first driving it now. Me and Jürgen will go out. Definitely got to separate the video. So much content, so many things to speak about. So yeah, as always, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.